Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. In this tech tutorial video, we're going to teach you step by step how you can create a feature as a work item, or as they were called in the past, as an issue on Jira or in your Jira site. Guys, we're going to teach you how to do this step by step. So let us dive right into it. Alright guys, so in the first step, head over to your Jira site. If you don't know how to access it, or if you're doing this for the first time, guys, here comes a quick roadmap. So head over to Google search, type in Jira, and after that select either is this search entry here or that one. That is going to redirect you to the homepage of Jira. So here simply log in using your Google or Microsoft account, or you can do this also with your email address if you like. So let me log in really quickly. That is going to redirect you to your Atlassian account, and here to the left, guys, simply click into Jira and select the Jira site that are associated to your account. So let me go with this one here. So once inside your Jira site, what you want to do next, guys, is create a completely new project or access one of your already created projects. It's totally up to you. So to get a better overview of all of your projects ongoing in your Jira site, simply expand the Projects tab here on the left panel and select one of these projects, or click into this button here to create a completely new project here on that plus button. So let me go with this team project here to the bottom. You may also click into these three dots here, for example, and add the given project to your favorites if you like, or delete it, archive it. So once you're inside your project, guys, here to the right, simply select your preferred view, like board, timeline, a list, for instance, all work. That is going to give you an overview of all ongoing work items or issues within your project, either via basic or JQL view, or you can go to the backlog view if you like, which is exactly what I'm going or about to do. So guys, to add a feature, there are two different ways how you can do this here in your backlog view. For instance, you may click into this plus create button at the bottom of that list of ongoing work items, or simply use that standard button here at the top next to search bar plus create. And after that, simply click into the work type here and select feature as your work type. Now a quick word of explanation, guys. What are features? Well, features are a work item within the hierarchy here on Jira that is basically smaller than an epic but larger than a story, or for example as a task. Epics, for instance, can represent an entire project goal consisting of several sprints that need to be completed, whereas feature on the other hand are smaller, according to this description here, actionable items. More about the features functions just in a moment in detail. So what you want to do, guys, next is simply assign a project to your feature. You may do that by clicking into that arrow down icon here, or drop down menu, and select one of these projects, or simply go with one of the projects you selected here on the left panel. So let me go with this project here. Now, what if you don't see feature as an available work type from that list here, guys, amongst work types or work item types like tasks, epics, and stories? Well, you can always click into add work type here, and after that click into this drop down menu, select work type, and select it from that list if it hasn't been added to your available work item types. As you can see, I can still add bugs, for instance, to track problems within our project, or a custom work type. You can create these as well. So as you can see, I added feature already. So what you want to do next, guys, is set a status for your feature, like in progress, idea, in review, partially completed. Well, that's a custom status I created, to do, done, under review, and so on and so forth. You can create statuses as well and customize these by clicking into create status here, add a name, and also assign a category, and click into create here to create the status. And last but not least, guys, customize and name your feature. Summarize it here in its title. That field is mandatory. You will see this red asterisk here. So this field is required, and you may describe it below. And here, guys, in that description box, you're also given the opportunity, for instance, to attach files like instructions for your coworkers working on the given feature, by simply clicking either into this button here, link to hyperlink, and to redirect your assignees for the given feature to an external instruction, or you may use this button here, add image, video, or file, to attach, for instance, instructions via PDF, TXT, Word, or as images, and so on and so forth. Then you may mention specific assignees using emojis. You may add various tables, for instance, use code snippets if you like coding, and various coding languages, insert elements, and so on and so forth. There's also that writing assistant AI based you may use, for example, to describe your feature. So guys, play around with the description here as much as you like. Then you may add an assignee here below. You may also click into assign to me to make your the given task or feature assignee, or simply click into that list and select a user from your team here below. Then you may add a label. Now guys, if you don't see any labels, creating labels is actually very simple. All you will need to do is simply type in the given name of the label if you're creating it. So let me create a label called urgent. Press enter, and that is going to add the label, and from now on you'll be given the opportunity to use these labels also in future work items such as features, epics, tasks, and so on and so forth. So that's how you create labels. And you may select the parent task here below, and of course also a due date. So let me go with today is September 17th, so let us give us a week, so 24th September 2025. You may choose a team here below. A start date, let us go with today, September 17th. And there's also, guys, story points estimates. You may add these as a measurement, for example, of the given features or tasks complexity or difficulty level. So you can start with 1 and then go up even up to 100 or 1000. So let us skip this for now. You can add also a reporter, and as previously mentioned, guys, here under attachment, there's a separate field to attach various instructions, files, and so on and so forth, like PDFs. And then, guys, this field here is pretty important, linked work items, because you can link your features with other work items, such as other features, epics, tasks, and so on and so forth, or as they were called in the past, issues. In your project, simply click into the given action here, like, for instance, is blocked by or split to, let us go with relates to. And after that, here below, select the given work item or issue, like for instance, that subtask here or this task within the given project. And yeah, you can only link to work items within the same project, guys, remember that. And you can also restrict this feature to specific roles, like you as the admin, for instance, or members within your project, viewers, and you will see also the permission below. For example, admins, for obvious reasons, can do almost anything with the given work item, like update settings and add other admins, whereas members and viewers can, for example, only edit or view or collaborate on the given work item. And that's it. Once you're ready, guys, simply click into create in the bottom right corner, or create another if you'd like to create a second one. So let me click into create here. And that's basically it. Your feature has been successfully created, as you can see in the bottom left corner. Now we can view it, for instance, or simply, guys, if you can't find your feature, simply head over to the backlog view. That is going to give you the best overview of all work items within your project. Scroll down to the backlog view here, and there you go. As you can see, the feature has been added. You will see that icon here to the left indicating that it is a feature, and so you can, for instance, now customize and edit the status of the given feature like with any other work item by clicking into this button here and move it to another status, like in progress, for instance, done. And then you may also change the due date here, the assignee, by clicking into this button or clicking to these three dots here to, for instance, copy the given feature or work item key, or split the work item, delete it, of course, move it to another location, or change its position here within your backlog. Then you may click into the given work item or feature and keep customizing or editing it here to the right, for instance, like with any other work items. You may, for instance, add watchers, share it by clicking into this button, restrict access to it, and so on and so forth. If you'd like to move it, guys, simply left click into it and move it to another position here within your backlog view. Now, then you may add, for example, guys, an epic to your feature, or other way around. You will need to create an epic first and after that assign the feature to the epic, because as mentioned in the beginning of this video, features are smaller parts of epics, and you can create an epic directly by clicking into this button here inside that feature, and after that simply click into this button to create an epic and assign the feature to it. But that's something for a different or separate tutorial, guys. That's in a nutshell how you create a feature on Jira. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video, got some real value from it, and we'll see you next time on our channel.